Okay. Hello, dear friends. Good afternoon. Such a beautiful, beautiful afternoon. Look at me. I feel good. I feel pretty. And I feel fresh. So, this is Toulouse. After a couple of days in this very, very, very hot weather, and we drove through the green tree covered streets and arrived at Toulouse. So is that Aqueduct? Because in south of France there was used to be colonized by Roman, and there were a lot of Roman influence. If you know south of France, correct me if that is Aqueduct. So we arrived at our Airbnb, and the room is very well arranged and designed, and just make the best use of a small place. And there is a Nespresso coffee and Madeleine as a gift, and you see the spice and the condiments, the pantry. It's so very good. The room is relatively small. It's quite small, in, of course, yes, in cities, rooms are all quite small, but they make it so good that very well designed, you can fit into everyone and comfortably. So the upstairs is for sleep. You go upstairs, it's clean, very well designed, not anything taking up space for nothing. All is very well planned, and the shower, the restroom are very. I think this one is. It feels like a shower only. Restroom is in the an individual restroom. Anyway, so we are very happy. So we went outside under the sunshine, 5-6 o'clock, and there are a lot of people on the street. And I think people are looking at a rugby match. It's a Friday afternoon, a lot of activity. I heard in Toulouse people play rugby on the riverside, and when they finish or when they fall down, they fall into the water, or they run into they jump into the water to clean up. Anyway, it's a hot summer day, and that's just a perfect activity. It looks so paradisic, beautiful. So we walked along the street, and just feel so vibrant, this place. Maybe because this is the aerodynamic industry, Airbus, and the France airplane industry, industrial base there. So I'm guessing there are people very well educated. Oh yeah, you can see there are barriers on the streets, but still there are a lot of people. And later on, we got to know that actually the city is having a half marathon or some kind of running half marathon or something. And you can see a lot of people on the streets running, and some hula, some people just encouraging and yeah, go. yeah, it's just very, very lively. And as I was walking, just taking pictures. Oh, see, they are running. These are the volunteers, I think. And that lady was jumping. Oh, go, go. Ali, Ali, Ali. Yeah, it's just such a good energy. I think every time when people are doing something, doing sports, and actively engage in life, in activity, it's just so fun. Yeah, I think this is an art school or something. So I can see some of the art drawing. So we were looking for a restaurant, and usually I never plan anything. Our family travel, it's never my job to plan because I am not good at plan. So they know it, and they do not rely on me. So I'm become poor and poor and poor in planning, and I enjoy more and more and more and more by myself. I mean, when they plan, when they look for restaurant, I just walk around, and they search for some place, and then I just search the surrounding. And they were looking for restaurant, and I was just walking around in this quarter, and we actually finally had our dinner there. See the plaza full of people, so lively. And in Europe, there is always a little plaza. You remember in Latin America, or even in California, a plaza, a train stop, and the shops. That is such a typical design of it. So we have chosen a restaurant, and this restaurant, I think 2 or 3 years ago, maybe, was a Michelin restaurant or had a Michelin star. And we are lucky that they still accept. We did not have any booking. Usually you go to Michelin restaurant, you wait for 1 month, 2 months. But this one we didn't wait. We just went there. We searched online and found the name, and then we went there. And we waited. The people said, "You wait for 45 minutes. You can sit in." So we were waiting, and I was just taking pictures of the little plaza. There was a park. Children are playing, and there are people doing some street performance and yoga exercise, and beautiful shops surrounding, and the people are chatting. I look at their table, I look at their food, I look at their interaction. I feel that is the best thing, or that is the best way to travel, that you can be yourself, right? So here is the restaurant, and the food, no surprise. The food was amazing, and we were really very, very impressed by the food. Now here, let's talk about the food. So this one is a starter. It's ravioli. I think it's lobster ravioli. And when it is come, it is warm, a little bit warmer than warm, but not piping hot that burn your tongues. And one thing in European restaurant or in American restaurant, in Western food usually do not serve piping hot, and Chinese food, Japanese soup, and Vietnamese pho soup are served piping hot. There is a difference. So this one is hot and just the right temperature. You can enjoy. You will not burn your tongue. And the ravioli was homemade. You can feel it. You can chew the pasta wrapping and know it. So the pasta is alla dente, has strength and fresh. You can really, how do I say it? When you eat freshly made pasta, there is something speaking to you. There is something that by itself it tells how good it is. So it's alla dente, very good. Inside is lobster. Lobster, you can feel the lobster, not only how do I say it? It's lobster with small pieces of lobster that is already cut, and with some chunky couple of pieces. Each ravioli inside there is one chunky real lobster. You know what I'm saying, right? Sometimes you eat ravioli, everything is inside. Anyway, nobody sees, so let's just cut it or use some not so good. But this one, no. This one, they use real lobster and wrap it up. And so lobster with cream wrapped in the pasta paste, and then the sauce. Oh, the ravioli is good, and even better is the sauce. The sauce is a little bit like bouillabaisse or a Marseille kind of a south of France kind of a fish soup, but less fishy. It's more a tender, mild flavor, and with cream on it, and the fish soup with cream, so it's rich and comfortable. I feel they may have put some potiron, may have put some pumpkin or kind of that kind of melon or pumpkin or starchy, but not too starchy, and just right. And then filtered, it's very smooth, beautifully comfortable, and you can feel the fragrance when you eat good food. Not spicy, but very, very tasty, that fragrance out of it. Yeah, so that is it. And then the next one is foie gras, and you can see the foie gras. The foie gras is warm, not hot. It's warm. We usually eat foie gras if we are here. We eat foie gras. We buy the foie gras already from the can or something. So this is a freshly made foie gras. I know some people do not eat it for good reason, so I will not talk too much about it. And the salad is mash salad, very tender, small leaf, a little teeny tiny little bit peppery, smooth, milky, buttery, and fresh, just right. And the bread very well toasted, a little bit croustillant, crunchy, and you put some of the foie gras on top of it. It's a catchy, crunchy and fresh and tasty. And on top of it, there are some bread crumble. I think that's bread crumble. It feels like flour or maybe bread that fried or grilled, and it's completely out of water, out of moisture, but has this little dusty, sabbly, sandy feel, and it's eye-opening. It becomes something that I am trying to do at home. You know, every time you go to a restaurant, if you do not learn anything, it's kind of waste money, right? So I learned, and I will do that so that the food will not be too expensive if I reinvent or reinvest in my own cooking. And this one is beef. I forgot whether it's a filet mignon or beef steak, but anyway, it's a wonderful cut of beef, and the vegetable is rich, creamy, and you see that little block of dark brown color, little cube, right? Or prism. Is that a prism? It's a cuboid. Yeah, that little cuboid, that is potato. That is reconstructed potato. And I say it's a reconstructed potato. My family did so not. I say it's a reconstructed potato to but that reconstructed the potato, they did not believe it, and then we tried. You cut it, you can see very, very paper thin layer of potatoes in it. It's actually, you cut the potato, each one very, very thin, and then stack them together, cut into cube, and then deep fry the cube. Anyway, it's a very sophisticated way of doing it. It make the flavor of potato or the taste of potato more than potato. Yeah, you know, people are. And the vegetable is a la dente, crunchy, just right, with some very thin. It feels like, I forgot it already. It feels like a potato deep fried, make into flower shape, or maybe poivron. This one looks, the golden color is potiron. Potiron is pumpkin richness. And this one is, you know it, cassoulet. Of course, you go to Toulouse, you have to eat cassoulet, right? And I remember 30 years ago when I was in Paris. We lived in Rue Mont d'Orgueil. We lived in near Les Halles. A friend of us, we had a dinner together, and they suggest that we go to a southwest restaurant. So we went there and we ordered cassoulet, and that was the very first time I eat cassoulet, and I was so impressed because, to begin with, At that time, 30 years ago, I was a poor student. I was hungry all the time, every single day. And eating something filling and comfy, it's number one thing. So this one is cassoulet. It's bean, stewed bean with a lot of flavor, and I think it's a confit de canard cassoulet. It's a duck leg or macré. It's a duck cassoulet. It's quite typical of south of France. Very, very tasty. And quite comparatively, it's very homey, hearty, and how do I say it? In terms of presentation, it's not pretentious, let's say it. It's much less pretentious and more of this family meal, home meal, that warmth of it. It's very filling, especially when you are hungry. Yeah, this is one of the best choice, and our family share it. And this one, I think it's beside cassoulet or something. They give a side pasta as a side. I forgot. Anyway, this is a wonderful pasta, freshly made pasta, and alla dente, and with the right sauce, just right. This just one right. Is a small dish also, but it's also a main dish. This is grilled fish. I forgot whether it's dorade or cod. I forgot the name of it, but the fish skin is crispy and so good. I have took a cooking class in France, so I know how this one was made. Usually they cut the fish steak or fish fillet and grill it. Grill the skin side, and then grill the top side, the flesh side, aller-retour, 2 times, and then put into a pan and leave it aside so that the flavor will slowly get into it, and leave it for when it is needed to make. And then when the time of serving, they start to put into cook the vegetables, cook the accompagnement, the accompanies, and put this fish on top of it and put in oven for the last final touch. Yeah, and the skin is even more crispier and the flavor gets into it. A little bit citron, a little bit freshness from the lemon, and it's been 1 month. I forgot a little bit, but forgot a little bit about detail, but very satisfying, and the salad on top is refreshing. Yeah, that's about it, and this is still the first dish. I'm just repeating some of the images, and we had so much fun there. Toulouse, love it. Yeah, wonderful. Okay, that's it. I love you. I really do. Do. do do do. Goodbye, bye.